Good afternoon. Today is Friday, the 18th of April, 2025, and the time now is 5 minutes past 2 p.m. in the afternoon. My name is the Black Bull of Catford and the Isles of Dogs, or Miller, or Egan, or Marsh, or Kid Blackie the Nonpareil, and I'm a boxer, prize fighter, pugilist. I'm 55 now. I'm going to bring up the calculator. I'm 55 now. And when I was probably about 20 years old, that's 35 years ago, I heard people say, "Oh, you must have you got eyes at the back of your head?" Now, they weren't just saying it to me, have I got eyes at the back of my head, but it's a common thing that they say in London, England. Now, I don't know if it's a common thing. I haven't done research or a survey. I'm not a scientist, and I don't have the resources to ask everybody in London, England, or do they know, or do they say, oh, you must have eyes at the back of your head. But I heard it a lot. I heard it a lot. Not you, me. That I'm me, that you're you. You might be the same complexion as me, the same culture, whatever the shit. You're you. You're not me. Do you understand? You're you. You might listen to the same music as me. You might praise Jehovah God in heaven, Elohim, but you're you. You're not me. I'm talking about me, my life. I heard it a lot. So anyway, oh, you must have eyes at the back of your head now. The reason why they would say that is something like, in this video, it's hard for me to imagine the scenario, the situation why they would say that, but they would say it a lot. Maybe, I'm just trying to think now because I've forgotten the situation, but, it's hard to say why they would say shit like that anyway, but, because this is Jehovah's world, isn't it? It's God's world. We all believe in Jehovah, more or less. Some more than others. Some have it as their way of life. Some just on a little flex of thing, touching on Jehovah, they come out of it. We all, in some shape or form, it always comes back down to Jehovah. At the end of the day, when the sun goes down and nighttime comes, the time for bedtime and sleep and all that, it's Jehovah, isn't it? True or not true? So anyway, you must have eyes at the back of your head. It must be something like I'll make up a scenario. I'm walking down the road. This is I'm West London. I'm walking down the Harrow Road. So I used to walk a lot up and down the Harrow Road. Not up and down. I used to go Harrow Road is the main road by where we used to live. So say I'm on the Harrow Road now. I'm walking along, and like my brethren, brethren is friend. Yeah, it's a slang. It's not English slang. It's not Cockney slang. It's not Cockney slang, but it's a slang that we have. Like I don't know if you can see in this video, but we're Afro-Caribbean. We're not white Caucasian male British. We're not Cockney. Is that clear to you? Anyway, so I'm walking along the Harrow Road now. Walking on the Harrow Road. So my friend, like I said, is a slang. So I'm walking along the Harrow Road now. And my friend, say friend now, is walking behind me. So I'm walking along, he's behind me, and he's with his girlfriend. Or he's with his friend, and she's a female. So I turn around, and I said, Donovan. Let's say his name's Donovan. Now, I had a friend named Donovan, but that's not Donovan. Let's just say for argument's sake, that's Donovan. Donovan, what happened, D? I'll tell you this now, I'm acting it out now. I'm not an actor. I'm not an actor. I don't really like drama. But I act it out for the sake of this fucking video so you get it. Now, I'm walking along now. So I turn around and say, what happened, D? His name's Donovan. Now, not in our culture, but for me now, I take the first letter of their name and I call them by that name. Sometimes it's a term of endearment. I don't always do it. I stopped doing it really. I ain't gonna do it much anymore. But I say, what happened, D? I said, well, go on, B, because my name is Bull of Lewisham, innit? The Black Bull of Catford and the Isles of Dogs. So I said, what happened, B? I said, what happened, D? And she'll say, well, how did you know we were walking behind you? You must have eyes at the back of your head. Did you get that? You can play this video back again and listen to what I said again if you didn't understand that. Because I know, like, you know, Indian people follow me, Pakistani people follow me, Africans follow me, all kind of, yeah, and you got them little Cockney boy, all people, they want to follow my videos. Anyway, so, do you understand? So anyway, she said, oh, how did you know we were behind you? You must have eyes at the back of your head. Now, there's no eyes. You can see, there's no eyes at the back of my head. Now, that's a either idiom or a slang or a proverb that people say. It comes from Jehovah God. Now, I don't know if it comes from Jehovah God. I don't know. I've never met Jehovah God, so I don't know. And I don't know what Jehovah God knows or what he doesn't know. I don't know what he knows or what he doesn't know, or what he would say, what he doesn't say. I don't know. I've never been in a scenario with him to know what he would say in a situation or what he would say. I don't know. He never presented himself to me and said, oh, I, Jehovah, say, have you got eyes? He never said that to me. That's never happened. Now, I know we read the Holy Bible, and Moses met God, and God said, this is holy ground, so take off your booger, so take off your shoes. All of that, remember in the story. That's never, ever, ever, ever happened to me, and it's never going to happen. So what I'm saying now is, I don't know, so the eyes at the back, there's no eyes at the back of my fucking head. So what that, look, there's no eyes at the back of my head. So what that is now, I'm saying Jehovah God because I'm being respectful, because God is wise in all creation. His wisdom is beyond our conception. So what I'm saying now, so it's like it's thing now basically, there is an energy around us. Listen to this, the energy. There is an energy around us, and we are quintessentially spirit. It's the spirit that God is dealing with, not the physical, the spirit. We're spiritual beings. That's why things like say you have to pray, don't blaspheme. I mean, remember Sabbath day, things like that. Ask for forgiveness because we're spiritual. The spirit is very powerful. Not the body. The body's powerful, but it's a different kind of. I can't go into it in this video. You're going to have to sort of like read the Holy Bible. That will start you on the right process to this. You understand? But the spirit is what God is dealing with. That's his main concern, is the spirit. So now God's spirit is holy. I don't know about our spirit. I don't know whether our spirit is holy to the same level of God's spirit. I don't know, and I don't want to say the wrong thing, but I doubt it is. It's holy. God's spirit is holy, and leave it at that. God's spirit is holy, but we have our spirit. Yeah. The God's spirit is holy. God's supreme. Our spirit, He made us. So you figure it out. Now, when they say have you got eyes at the back of your head, we're spiritual beings. So the spirit of God, or God as God's children, we have God as our Father. So there's so much chemistry and magic and things going on around us. Yeah, I believe that. Not I believe that, but I can imagine now. I mean, there's a lot of powerful creation, yeah. Powerful creation, yeah. I can say so many things, but I'm not going to say so many things that I know of. Not so many things that I know of, but I could imagine that I've seen growing up. But I'll just say that Jehovah God is mysterious. So, for example, I'll give you one last example before I wind this shit up. Another example might be, I'm in Hounslow, so there's a newsagents on the high street at the corner there. Now, the time now is 2:14. Time now is 14:14. 40 minutes past 2. Now, Jehovah, I might pray. I might go next door in my room and pray and say, oh, there's Jehovah, I'll need to find work and this and that and that. I'll never blaspheme your holy name and this and that and that. I'll always worship you. Not that I do blaspheme his name, but I might say, yeah, you're holy and holy. And after an hour later, I might get inspiration. I might get inspiration to go to that newsagent and look at the job displays, the postcards, and say, there's a job there. A cleaner. I'm looking for a cleaning job. Look at the What made me go there later on at 4 p.m. and look at now in the real world, it's just me doing it, for my inspiration. But I can say, wow, my prayers now. I pray for 1 hour to Jehovah God privately, silently as well, silently and privately in my bedroom for 1 hour, and I was really solemn and connected with the Creator. So anyway, later on now I went to there's a job there. Now that's never happened to me, but I can say that. You know what I'm saying? Jehovah God now, he loves me, he really loves me now. So I went down and I found a job now. I'm going to ring them on Tuesday next week after the Easter holidays. Things like that. So now they're not saying there is eyes at the back of their head, but it's the energy of Almighty God.